Hello, Libra. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and I do hope all of you are doing well. Now, this is your monthly tarot reading for April 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And please take a moment and subscribe. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's take a look at your cards for this month. Okay, this is first week right now, since we're kind of near the end of it. You have the Knight of Swords. Second week in April, Queen of Cups. Third week, the Five of Swords. And the last week in April, you have the Ten of Cups. Okay, Libra. The best way that I can explain the energy that I see coming in is you're kind of really tipping the scales from one end to the other. I mean, just look at your cards here. You have the mental energies, then feeling it. The mental energies, and then feeling it. So pretty much an indication that you're being driven by your emotions for half of the month. And the current energy this week, right now, the here and now, you have the Knight of Swords. This is a very revolutionary type energy, having an idea in regards to what you want for your future, what you want in your life. You might have an idea. This could be work-related as well as in regards to your home. Something could be something on a personal basis. And the Knights usually bring about change and movement and travel, things of that nature. And this Knight of Swords is charging. So you're all revved up. And that's the current energy right now. You could really be revved up in regards to whatever is on your mind is the best way that I can put it. So the clarifying card for that, the Two of Wands. Wow. Definitely, you're at a crossroads. You're standing right at the crossroads. Or should I stay or should I go kind of energy? Because you do have a choice. So whatever's going on here this week might be kind of like something might be happening. We're wrapping up the holiday at the end of this week. There could be something that maybe comes to a head. And now you are really determined to move forward with maybe possibly a plan of attack. Picking up an idea that you have, maybe just wanting to change something in your life, Libra, that you've been unhappy about. And this is really moving forward where there's no stopping you. So your scales are tipped all this week, all the way over in your mental energies. And you're supporting that right now, this week. Tea leaf card message, flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. So this message, this card, is in regards to a disappointment of some kind with a very trusted friend or a lover. So there could be something that's really changing your mindset, that happens here in this week, right now. It's the energy right now. Something might surface on the holiday, which is actually tomorrow if you're watching this on the day that I release it. So you're going to be at a crossroads as you're entering into this second week. Now, during the second week here, you have the Queen of Cups. She's second only to the High Priestess in regards to trusting your inner core being. Your instincts, your gut instincts, that little inner guiding voice. So your intuition. Just a huge indication here to kind of not get caught up in emotions and feelings, but really tapping into your core And that's what she's looking at, this queen. She's looking at this beautiful cup. That's your connection with source and primarily what you desire. And your emotions, your desires, your intuition all reside in the cup, which is like your second chakra. And the queen here is just really focused on that. So it is an indication to really focus on your intuition. Be careful of your feelings, your emotions this week, especially in regards to what might be, as you're coming into this week, what might be happening or getting some mental clarity. Could also be, this is Cancer's card in energy, so there could be something that involves a Cancer individual, if that resonates with you. It could certainly be in regards to what the flute message about a friend or a lover, a huge disappointment, and now, what are you desiring to do? Clarifying card, the High Priestess, wow, okay. And as I said previously, the Queen of Cups is second only to the High Priestess, and here she is showing up, emphasizing how vitally important it is going to be that you trust in your instincts right here in this second week in April. Could be something where you really need to look at what I'm going to say is like the big picture. You can sit there and be driven by your emotions, but be careful of that, as you already had, the Knight of Swords energy that you're moving forward this month in regards to what's going to be maybe a disappointment that could have developed like in the tail end of this first week going into the second week. So now you're trying to decide what it is that you want to do. And I still feel like you're at a crossroads here. And it could be circumstances surrounding you. Tea leaf card message for this week. You have Weeping Willow. Now it does say family sorrow, but I'm not picking up any family sorrow. Maybe sorrow, but not family. This card can show up when there is something that is weighing down some aspect of your life. And with this being the Queen of Cups, your emotions now tipping the scale to the extreme other end. First you had it, your mental energies, and now it's being tipped to your emotions and your feelings this week. So there's kind of like a heavy weight upon you, during this second week here. And that's why you've got this double reinforcement with the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, to just trust your own instincts, not what you're hearing, not what other people are saying. So Weeping Willow could be in regards to something pertaining to business. It could be financial, legal, or medical. And for some of you, if the disappointment here is truly severe, it could be like the start of eliminating someone in your life. As it does say a disappointment in a lover, some of you might be starting legal proceedings this week. Okay, third week in April, you have the Five of Swords. This is certainly a winning at all costs kind of card, and it could definitely have something to do with the first half of April for you, whatever is going on, whatever might be taking place, and you're doing now whatever it takes so that you're going to come out on top, Libra. And once again, now, this is the sword energy. So now you are tipping your scales. You're tipped back into your mental energies. You are possibly coming up with a plan. You're looking at things very logically, practically, being very rational now in this third week. There is something that has shaken up your world, so to speak, something where I almost feel like you want to get the last word in, or you're going to have the last say, you're going to be making the final decision. It's that kind of energy with the Five of Swords. And it's very challenging and difficult energy because it's really shaking things up. It's, your scales are now in this third week are tipped all the way back to your mental energies. So extreme back and forth. So clarifying card. Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. Wow. Could be making some big changes this month, Libra. Hanged Man is really looking at something from all different sides, all points of view, seeing things with a fresh pair of eyes, like getting a new perspective. So there's a reason here why you're doing this. There could be circumstances or someone around you that is making you look at a current circumstance or situation in a new light. And you're going to do whatever it takes to come out on top, which is not a bad thing, Libra, as I do feel someone has done you wrong. It could be work related. It could be within the family, could be a partner. And we do have the number 12 with the Hanged Man card that reduces to 3, and it is indicating you're going off in a new direction. It's indicating some type of new beginnings. So you're thinking now in a whole new way than you were at the start of the month. And your tea leaf card message. And you have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Well, I'm picking up, this is a battle of the wills kind of energy. This could be that you're holding fast, you're not changing your mind on how you're looking at things during this third week here. Or it could be that somebody else is stubborn. So it could represent, like if you're in the middle of a divorce, possibly some kind of legal action, a court case, something like that, that it's like the other individual is not willing to make any kind of compromise, and you are standing your ground as well. But I'm kind of leaning more towards that you're seeing something in a completely different light due to some circumstances. You've got mental clarity that maybe you received right here in the first half of April. And now, by this third week, you're looking at things completely different. Your mental energies here are you're more steadfast now in the direction that you want to go. You have a plan in place. And this could be in regards to relationships. It could be where you live, where you work. You might be changing jobs due to something that became clear to you. All right, Libra, last week here, you have the 10 of Cups. The scales are tipping way over again into your feelings, your emotions. But with the 10 of Cups, this is a good thing. I do feel this is what you're striving for. This is what you're wanting for yourself. This is what I call the happily ever after card. I also feel that it's like an outcome card for, this is what you're working towards. You want balance and harmony, a happy home, a good relationship, family. And I do feel that at the beginning of the month, something really triggers you because you have this Knight of Swords energy that puts you on course to achieve this 10 of Cups. Certainly a card of feeling the happiest that you could possibly be. So it could be a goal that you're working towards. And somebody might have done something here in the first half of April that was really disappointing because it's now was interfering with what you're trying to get to, like this 10 of Cups energy. So you're now really looking at things in a different way, almost digging your heels in deeper in order to get it. Clarifying card. And you have the Knight of Pentacles, another knight showing up. And this one's in regards to your future, planting the seeds for your future. So Knight of Pentacles can really come on the scene if you're changing up and making like a new investment in a relationship, maybe taking your current relationship to the next level, making an investment for your future. It certainly can be in regards to what you do for a living. And I do feel for so many, not just Libra, but for so many, you really need to look at if your job is going to be sustainable with how everything is moving so quickly into the future. So you could be getting some clarity in regards to the job that you do, and you're now making plans to get into something that's going to be sustainable in the future. because this Knight of Pentacles is kind of putting things in place for your future, and that is your goal here with the Ten of Cups. And this Knight is actually doing the opposite of what the Knight of Swords. You know, the Knight of Swords is breakneck speeds, rushing in, and the Knight of Pentacles, you can really see here, the horse is like at a standstill, if it would focus. This is really rationalizing and analyzing and being positively sure what you're going into will be there, long-lasting, durable. It's a very dependable energy, so definitely something in the material world, but it can be in regards to relationships, like deciding to get engaged, spending your life with someone, that commitment. It can be in regards to the job that you do. And again, I see many people leaving where they're currently working, trying to move with the time, staying ahead of all the changes. So if you've been recently laid off from a job, it might be a blessing in disguise, Libra, because the job might not exist. It might be eliminated in the future. So you've got this Knight of Pentacles is kind of like creating a strong foundation, something that's going to stand the test of time, so to speak. But this is moving very cautiously and carefully. Last message here, tea leaf card message, and you received box. You will receive a gift. Now the box is locked, so it's kind of a mystery. But this is symbolic that you're going to be receiving a gift, but we don't know really. There's nothing that says what the gift is or who it's from. But this could also mean that when this card shows up, you're receiving a spiritual gift and guidance as well, Libra. So actually, yeah, I'm curious. Usually I don't pick cards for the tea leaf, but I'm curious. Let's see. Let's pull a clarifying card. Maybe getting a sneak peek as to what this might be. Okay, still a little bit of a mystery. It says it's the Star card. This might be the towards the end of the month here. It's something that's going to contribute to your Ten of Cups card and securing things, for the future here for you. And the Star card is one of the most positive cards in the deck. There's going to be more balance, lots of hope. So I almost feel you're going to be getting like the invisible gift of spiritual guidance. And that brings me back to your second week here. The emphasis, double emphasis here on really trusting your own intuition and tapping into your inner guiding voice, tapping into spirit, source, trusting your intuition. So I really like the fact that the Star card is affiliated with this possible gift. It's some kind of message, guidance, something really comes to light. And I've seen this card so many times, but I'm especially getting drawn to here and the position of where this particular light shines the brightest. Kind of in the middle here. That could be kind of in the middle of the month here. You get that mental clarity, Libra. And you're going to know exactly what to do. So the Star card is one of renewal and hope and peace. And everything here at the end of the month can be an indication that everything will go back on track. Your scales will be balanced. And you're going to be putting things in place here in regards to your happiness as well as your future. All right, Libra, that was your tarot card reading for the month of April. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Libra family.